So happy Monday.
I just restocked the delivery folks, like our little treat situation for them. I just got all the Valentine's Day stuff, and I made up the sign, and Jeremy's laminating it right now. So it still has the Christmas sign, but we will be replacing that today. He just needs to find the laminator. And I got some more tea and some more heartburn meds, because that's life, isn't it, Mama Bear? Yeah. So we've been busy. And we is working on taking Christmas stuff down. And with any luck, if I've told myself if I can get it all done by Thursday, Friday, I'll let myself plant my garden. That's like my reward. I'm really in the mood to garden, and so I'm like psyched. And the weather is just absolutely stunning right now. So I figured it's about to get a lot colder though next week apparently. So it's a good time to start planning. But I need to wrap up Christmas before I can plan for spring. That's why.
So that's why we do that, huh? Yeah. I love you too, Mama Bear.
This is our new Valentine's Day sign. What do you think? Hello. So this is what is going on today. Pardon me if I sound out of breath of hiccups. My heartburn and hiccups this week are so annoying. But I wanted to show you this. We've put, if I mean Jeremy, we've put these in today. They just arrived for lighting. So if you saw my Tuesday video, that light was way too yellow. So we're that's not gonna get repeated. I even tried to correct it, and it was just like I blended too much with the wood. It was crazy. So just no. So then I messed with setting, and I decided I need a better background. So we got some white glossy board that's like textured. That's the wood it's up against. And I think I'm gonna put some sort of like a peel and stick wallpaper situation on it, just for some kind of visual texture and to kind of crisp up my like blonde white ass and that thing. But like against that wood, I mean, you saw, I like the color distortion was just insane.
You look like a child of the corn.
Yeah.
Can you come over here and push on this?
Yeah.
To keep it in place?
Where do you want me to stand?
Wherever. But I don't want this side over on my left to go down. Okay, hold on.
Is that up all the way you want it?
Okay, hold on.
You got it.
Okay.
Let go.
Yeah, it'll hold. It should hold.
Okay. So this is what, look at that, right? Wow. So this is what I feel like I'm back on my Entertainment Tonight days. Crazy, right? Crazy. Look at him go. So.
Oh, wait, hold off. Well, your self tanner makes it look like I sleep with Pigpen. Alright. So, what we'll do is you need to mark off the height using tape. Okay? So, do you want to.
Camera's right there.
Okay. Alright.
Do you want me to get up on top of the bed?
We're both going to get on top.
Okay.
So, well, you should probably start on the floor and I get it in position. Then you come along.
Oh, I see what you want. Okay, understood.
How much higher do you want it?
More, higher than that.
Like a foot? 3 foot?
Try 1 foot for now. Yeah. Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Now, here's the fun part. Do you think you're tall enough? Well, let's have you mark the bottom because I don't think you're tall enough to go up there and mark at the top. So just okay.
What's that?
Can you hand me the painting?
Yeah. Pardon, Mama. I cleaned it as far as I could reach.
Can you give me a piece of tape?
Yes.
Do me a favor, how close to center does this look? Center of the bed is right here.
Turn it straight up.
No, I guess you're right, yeah. I could actually use the level for its job.
Over, to the right. To the right. You want it level with that, right? With the split, right? Here you go.
I mean, that's gonna be close enough, alright.
Here, hold please. Hold please.
Alright. Okay.
Painting.
Painting. Okay.
Take a look.
Alright.
That looks great.
This side is it's like 14.5 inches. It's about 1.5 inches off, but
It doesn't, you can't really tell. Especially because considering you don't walk in dead at the angle. You know what I mean? Dead center. You come in like this.
alright.
It looks great. I just took everything off this wall. If you remember, I had the elephants and I had some succulents and all this Christmas stuff, but it's all gone now because he's going there.
Like right here.
Height-wise, yeah, that's fine. It's gonna have to go to your right.
I don't want to go much further to the right because of the proximity of that switch.
I know, but it's gonna look really weird otherwise.
How about there?
That's fine.
I just don't like the proximity of the switch.
I know you don't, but like it's gonna bother you.
Ow, it actually bothers me more.
I know you don't. I know. I adjust.
Yeah, but we got kids.
Children. I know.
Yeah.
They'll adjust.
Which is, you want it closer to the switch.
It doesn't. It can be about where it is.
But where it is actually,
A stud right there.
that's not a stud, it's just a hole. I think we need to get you a ladder. Or, yeah, I think we're gonna have to get you a ladder. Well, or I guess you, alright, let's do this. Get a piece of tape ready for me, and then I'm gonna lift this up, kind of hold it in place. How high do you want it?
That's fine. It can actually go lower.
There?
Yeah, that's good. That's actually really good.
Give me the tape. Hello?
Amazing. That is amazing. We are very, very, very happy with this. So a little bit of context. If you can't tell, we are very big Johnny Cash fans. We're also very big fans of Johnny and June as a couple. And Francis, who I have talked about extensively in the past, especially on Instagram. So if you don't follow, I'll link his Instagram below, his artist account. He is my best friend Nikki's husband, who he's a drummer. He's a professional drummer, so he's like a rock star, like for real. And
He's a drummer for Buck Cherry.
yeah, he's a drummer for Buck Cherry, and he is also an incredibly talented painter. And so he did David Bowie up there. If you guys remember that, I'll see if I can find it and link the vlog that we put that up in. So we asked him if he had time, can he work on some pieces for our Forever House? Just thinking like however long it took him is totally fine. You know what I mean? Like no rush, whatever, it's all right. And so with Rona, he had time, so he got to work on it, and that's. I said I want that iconic image of Johnny flipping the bird, and I want it like the size of a door, and that's what I got. Isn't that amazing? So at the Forever House, this is going to be very prominently displayed, just like it is here. It's like it's in the dead center of our house, but like, yeah, I couldn't love this. Both of the pieces he did most recently, I truly couldn't love them more. Like they're just perfect. Yeah, I've got. You know when you see things, what I said to him was, it's so rare that you get to own something that evokes such strong emotions every single day. And like every single time I walked by this thing, I thought, I just get so excited and so happy. I love this so much. I just love it. So yeah, support your creative friends. They need it. And I mean, my God, look at what you get. Like, how can you be upset about this? This is perfect.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I'm so excited. I came out here yesterday and I did a lot of work on the garden. So I wanted to give you my garden tour. If you paid attention last week, you probably can already see what I did. So I was busy. But I came through and I really cleaned up my Brussels sprouts here. There's a lot that needs to happen here, but they needed a lot of love. So again, if you're new, if this is your first video, I am just experimenting because this is not our Forever House. So I don't have a lot of investment on whether or not it's successful. It is purely learning at this point, and if I win, great. I need to learn, right? And this is my practice garden of sorts. So that is Catskill Brussels sprouts. This is a blue curled Scotch kale. I harvested a ton of it this week and gave it to like 5 different families on their doorsteps. And I still have quite a bit left, but I kind of want to see if it encourages growth, see what it does. But yeah, so you shouldn't harvest more than 1/3 of a plant at a time, but I seeded so heavily that this is really densely packed. And then I obviously went through and I trimmed up a bunch of stuff too, but I still have what looks like to be quite a bit of kale, which is just great news. And then if you, and I think the biggest difference is right here. I went ahead and I pulled up kind of the remnants of my radishes and my Chinese greens. I didn't really enjoy the Chinese greens, and I'm definitely the most like vegetable eating member of the family. So if I don't like them, probably nobody's gonna like them. But I went ahead and I pulled all that up. I tossed the soil, I composted, I amended, I did everything I needed to do. And then I pulled soil from my beds over there, because I'm just gonna repeat myself in case you don't know. We had really hard time finding soil last year, so I'm kind of reusing where I can until I get more. And you know, being it as the back half of winter here, at least, I'm not really going to be buying soil until at least another couple of weeks. Yeah, okay, so when I went ahead and over here I planted Batavian Full Heart Endive, and then I've rimmed the whole thing in Strawberry Blonde Calendula. Question for you, do you say calendula or calendula? I'm very intrigued because I've heard both and I just don't know. And then this here is Purple of Sicily cauliflower. My youngest really loves the color purple, and in an attempt to get her to eat more whole foods and like vegetables in general, if it comes in the color purple, I will buy that variety. So she's gonna be trying that if I have any luck. Here I've got Grand Rapids lettuce This looks like a pretty standard lettuce, but I'm excited because I like that. Right here I've got green macerata cauliflower, which is going to be really bright green. It's going to be really pretty. And then over here I've got something called Mizuna. It's a Beni Hushi Mizuna. I have never tried it. I have no idea how it's going to go, but I am always willing to try something. And it's purple. So with any luck, we'll do okay. So yeah, so we shall see. It's going to take a little while for everything to sprout, but I did everything I needed to do. The cauliflower, they typically advise 6 to 8 weeks for the last frost, and I checked our last frost is scheduled to be February 17th. So I went ahead and did it yesterday because that's kind of just enough time. And then they always tell you to kind of build in 2 weeks on either side just in case. So I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and try it and we'll see how it goes. But then hopefully by that time, I'll know what to do here, and then we can kind of prep for, that time being mid-February, we can prep for the spring garden, like start really making some moves, because with any luck we'll know more about if we're staying in this house for the rest of the year, and if so, that'll totally impact my gardening videos. Like either way, it'll totally dictate my garden schedule, which consequently will affect my gardening videos. So yeah, so we'll see. But anyway, that is the garden for this week, and thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all very, very soon. Bye.